Hey everyone. I kind of wanted to give a little explanation about what's going on here. Why I haven't made very many videos, and you know, I understand I'm not under any kind of financial obligation to make videos. It's not like my life depends on it. It's not like I'm trying to become internet famous, and it's not like I'm on a Patreon where there's sort of agreement for me to make content. Um, but I do feel kind of crummy that I promised an F as in Frank video months ago and have not delivered. And the thing is that not very long after I promised that video, I buckled down and started researching. I didn't want to do the new F as in Franks because I felt like it was a bit of a low blow to go after Jack for his cognitive issues. The new F as in Franks are like an hour long, and it's mostly Jack's brother doing the coherent talking and Jack babbling about fake meat and AI and whatever three topics are able to take up space in his head now. So I pulled up three older ones. One of them was about gluten free. These two were whining about the fact that Charles's rice checks box says gluten free on it, and they just don't understand why that label would be on there. And then it was another video was Charles complaining about uh, Kingdoms of Amalur for the PS3, how he didn't like the controls on it. And the only time I ever played Kingdoms of Amalur was on the Xbox 360, and it was literally just the demo so that I could earn some free stuff in Mass Effect 3. And then after I played that demo, I never played it again. Um, so I don't know if you can actually remap the controls in that game, but it feels like something you could. And then another video is about like oil or some dumb shit, and I just watching these two idiots who willingly do not research topics ahead of time, who quick fire these videos so fast. They're like 3 or 4 minutes long each, and it's just them shouting and laughing and making fun of things that they don't understand. There's no room for a discussion. There's no room for them to question their stances on these things. Maybe wonder, why do they put the gluten-free label on the box? They just think, "Oh, this is stupid. Okay, bye." And that watching that stuff got my blood pressure up. And that's kind of the problem. I have a chronic heart condition called hypertrophic cardiomyopathy. Um, when I was 16, the doctors found out that my ventricular wall was 19 millimeters wide, and it's ideally a person my age and how big I was is I was already pretty much a full grown adult by then. Ideally, your heart wall should be 10 millimeters wide, so mine was almost double. And this February, after yet another emergency that landed me in the hospital, they finally did an ultrasound on me, and they found out that my ventricular wall is now 30 millimeters wide. And the wider it gets, the less room is left inside of that ventricle. So the muscle has to pump harder and faster to push blood. And, you know, as a muscle works harder and faster, it gets bigger. So it's a positive feedback loop. Um, Now, I was kicked off my dad's insurance in the middle of the pandemic, right before my condition progressed to the point where I was having to end up in the emergency room every few months. So I was saddled with something in the neighborhood of $100,000 worth of medical debt, um, which, sucks. But thankfully, this winter, the state of North Carolina expanded Medicaid coverage. So when I had my emergency in February, the doctors actually ran tests on me this time. Before, they would just check my electrolytes and then send me home. This time, they did an ultrasound. I believe they did a cath. They did a bunch of stuff, and they are now setting up a treatment plan. So don't cry for me. Don't feel like, oh, he's in a miserable state in his life. Things are looking up for me now. Things are getting better. But as I was laid up in that hospital bed in February, I kind of started thinking about how miserable it is for my family to have to drop everything and come look after me. And I'm sure some of you can see where this is going. Um, as I was in the hospital, there was some kind of drama going on with the Pink Chicken and the Lazy Man Discord. Someone had I don't really understand the situation that was going on personally. I had most of the channels muted because I only cared about like three or four of them. But I think somebody had taken clips of Jack Jr. Like cursing up a fucking storm on his Twitch channel, Gucci Goomba. Fucking stupid shit. But he was cursing up a storm, and they tweeted it at Jack. And ever since then, Junior has had to like make a concerted effort to not curse on stream, and it's made his streams really boring. And I believe that what happened was that they put up some rules in the Discord that basically like don't turn this into some kind of I don't fucking know. I don't remember. But it was because of that. And for whatever reason, when they updated the server, it bumped me out of it. So I could still access the little page that says react to this list of rules with this little emoticon thing to gain access to the server. And I've seen this before on other servers. But for whatever reason, it wouldn't let me react to the post. I'm on mobile. Discord mobile acts like fucking stupid as shit sometimes. So here I am, laid up in a hospital bed, struggling to figure out how to access Discord emoticons. Shit, I sound like an old man. How to access this thing, and I couldn't do it. And eventually, I was just like, "Fuck it. Do I really need to pay attention to this fat sack of shit who's killing himself while I am prepared to fight for my life?" And at the moment, that thought was just me being frustrated with technology. But the more I thought about it, the more I realized that giving this waste of space my attention could not possibly have any positive outcome on my own health emergency. It's like a person being a victim of a car crash and being in physical therapy for it. Some people want to see the car crash. Some people enjoy watching a disaster unfold. But when you yourself are a victim of that disaster, you just want to put it away. And that's how I felt. I didn't want to give Jack space in my head while I was in the midst of recovering from my own health scare that has also rattled my family. Um, so yeah, basically that is the long and short of it. Um, to summarize, I haven't been really giving Jack the time of day because he does not value his own life and he does not value the time and compassion of his family. And I'm in a position where I have to value my life and value my family's compassion, um, because they don't just mean a lot to me. They're busting their ass to try and make me comfortable, to try and help me. Um, so yeah, I'm about 2 months out of the hospital now. I fully expect more emergencies to happen. That, that's how it goes when one of your critical organs has something wrong with it. Um, but right now, I'm in a space where I'm kind of every now and then peeking in and seeing what Jack is up to. I just uploaded the clip of him faking a pineapple cut, which I know that Pink Chicken and a Lazy Man did a clip of that. My mom showed it to me yesterday, but I wanted to just get footage of the cut because my sister wanted to see it. Um, I might be watching some more Jack stuff soon. I don't know. Um, but yeah, that's the update. Don't feel bad for me. Feel happy for me. If you want to feel anything for me, feel happy for me because now that I have some insurance, um, now that I have more medical records of the fact that I have something wrong with my heart, now that because I'm insured, I can afford to go to doctors regularly. Um, I might be able to get disability, which would probably help me with getting my necessary medical treatments. So things are looking up. Things are getting better for me. So don't feel bad for me. If you want to feel anything, feel happy for me. Or just feel nothing and go about your day. Live your own life. You do yourself. Um, so yeah, that's really all I have to say. I've rambled on for long enough. I hope you all have a great day. I hope you all have a great year and a great life and all the nice platitudes that make you feel warm and fuzzy inside. Maybe I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.